Hello everyone.
Hi there guys,
It's Anna and Michael
from
Casa Salentina.
and this is part 2 of a day in Salento.
Yes, so this is what we call the boring part that everyone has in their life. It's like running around doing the errands, doing the shopping, doing the essential things.
Yeah.
So we're going to actually take you shopping with us to a supermarket, not to the market that we do on Saturdays, and we'll show you Michael just going to the bank, walking through our town, seeing a little bit of traffic with the wedding at the church,
narrow little streets,
which is very unusual to see traffic in this town or anything like that. And we'll show you, driving back home down the narrow alley streets to just show you how narrow they are. You'll actually see us because I'm filming from the front of the car. So the video that we've posted was actually taken 2 weeks ago. We're sort of behind, and you'll notice that we probably didn't have in that video, you might see the garden, and we didn't have our little blue wooden box there. Maybe the ladder wasn't there at the stage either. So you probably noticed from the part 1 that we did find our ladders, and they are up in the house now, all done. So we will take you to Corigliano di Otranto festival at night with fireworks, and we'll show you how we find these festivals. We just find it on an Instagram someone that we follow on Instagram. We will show you that as well. So we hope you enjoy day 2 of Salento. A day in Salento that is. And as I said, for us it's like the boring aspects of it.
The everyday stuff.
Everyday stuff. We'll see you in day 3, which I think is going to be exciting because we take you out again to some of our favourite places on the East Coast.
Yes.
Enjoy. This is our journey of buying a home in south of Italy, in Salento, the heel of Italy, known for its beautiful beaches, sunshine, a land steeped in history. We bought our house in the historic centre of Galatone, a small town just a short trip from the beautiful coast of Santa Maria al Bagno and surrounding towns of Gallipoli, Galatina and Nardo. Follow our journey on how we made it possible from Australia to purchase this remotely and the progress of the refurbishment and restoration along the way. So some of you have been asking what's going to happen with our garden when we leave. So we have our neighbours, Giuseppe and Sandra, who are going to take most of the herbs, and the flowers are now finished their season. They look really sad and they're dying. The cactus, they just live anyway. We had them here, and the ficus tree was here the whole time, so we didn't have any problems when we came back this year. So, and they actually can come over and water the bigger plants, so like the ficus tree. I've got the lemon tree right in front of me, which is same height as me. So we've got them looking after the plants, and yes, because we had some suggestions about irrigation and things like that. So the plants will be fine. As I said, the herbs will go because they are annual. Basil will die off, the parsley will die off, but things like rosemary, sage, and the mint, they just grow wild anyway. So they'll be looked after by our neighbours. So thank you for the tips on those getting the irrigation in. Good morning. It's a little bit later than normal, just before 8, and just doing the balcony check, what we have to clean each morning. There's pigeon poop here that we clean. Beds have been now made, and all my stretching exercise, which I'm doing here at the moment. I have a green thick mat here and cushion over the top. Done all my stretching. Probably hear the church bells. That would be the 8 o'clock church bells.
House is still in darkness. We haven't opened the shutter here. I smell coffee, so perhaps Michael is making coffee in the kitchen. And now it's time to water the plants. Then we think about making breakfast. The next thing to do is to look at our app and we see what's on in Salento today. Tells us the festivals for tonight. And we choose which beach, and we have the photographer coming today to take photos, so we might just have to do some tidying up. We have our laptops and phones out and things like that. And that's first thing in the morning. Okay, next step. Now that all the plants are happy, they've been watered, getting ready for today's hot summer's heat wave that we're having. It's late August. Our breakfast plates are ready, getting ready for our breakfast. Michael's had his coffee, showered, been down the shop, got all the fruit and veggies, got all our meals ready for tonight, did all the cleaning, so place is spotless again. The noise you're hearing is our air conditioner. It's that hot that we've had to put it on early this morning, cool the place off, hence why we have the door closed. We don't know what we're doing tonight yet. We're just waiting for the Salento For You Instagram page to post the festivals for tonight. So all the cleaning here has also been done. We also have the photographer coming today. He'll be photographing the place for our rental. And that's it for now. And another one of our bi-daily, or maybe 2-3 times a week, I think, is filling up our water bottles. We have dispensers here where you can get the natural or Fizzanti, or you can buy your water straight from the supermarket. This is the site on Instagram, Salento For You. If you're traveling in Salento at the moment, follow this and you can see what's on. They have a rough map of the heel of Italy there, so you can actually see where they are. And then they also show posters of the events, so you get more details. For example, there is the Lecce one, Lecce Music Festival, La Festa, so it has more precise things for you. And that's more festivals on. Today's date's the 24th. Oops. And there are the posters that give you more information. So it's a site definitely worth looking at, and you can plan your itinerary for the day. So this morning we are off to do some shopping at our local supermarket. Things like, you know, where you get toilet paper and passata and tin tomatoes, cornflakes, that sort of thing. So are we ready, Michael? Lost him. Andiamo. Okay. We might even try and get a snippet of what they have in the supermarket there. Right, off we go. Just off to the bank to get our euro out to do our shopping, and we've encountered all this traffic. But we've realised it's a wedding. So this is our little piazza. Yeah, the motorbike down the road. As you can see, it's very dead, very quiet. We don't live in a touristy town. We've got major works happening at the church at the other end, which is probably hard to see from here actually. Might be able to see the very tip of it. That's the main church, but the whole piazza's being redone. Another locals coming past. And Michael's just been to our bank, which is just in that corner. And let's see if all the guests for the wedding have gone inside the church. Yes, they have. So just walking back from the bank, and we're just up this road around the bend. Just making special note, which is quite unusual. The streets here are so clean today. Why I say that's unusual, a lot of these historic centres, especially our town, more so our town, there's always cigarette butts, bottles, just rubbish lying around the streets. So quite impressed how clean the place is looking today. Just one of the cons of southern Italy.
Yeah.
They have a terrible rubbish problem. Well, it's obviously the people dumping it. So just walking to get our car. Being a historic centre, we're unable to park in front of our front door because the street is so narrow. This street's slightly wider, so they're able to leave their car on the outside and still get through here on the left side. But we're not parked too far. We're only just parked pretty much ahead on the left around this corner. This is our little local fountain. We've got a couple of these, about 2 or 3 in our little historic centre. So you can fill up your water bottles here. And there's our car right in front. So it's probably about a 3-4 minute walk from the door. Not even that. And here we are at our shopping centre. What a lovely way to come into a shopping centre. Michael's going to get a trolley. We don't have many things to get here, but just giving you a quick show of what there is. We've got a great deli section. You can buy your food and actually eat here. We do have alcohol, cheese, amazing deli section, as I said. Seafood down the other end. Quite a lot, actually. Lost Michael. All pasta on that side, and all the different sauces on this side. The frozen section here is the smallest section, I might add. Very little frozen stuff. And also I noticed the meat section here is small. And here is our alcohol section. All the way down, including spirits. I'll go find Michael. Ah, there he is, in the cheese section. Looking for an aged pecorino, are you, baby?
Yeah.
There are lots of delis around, but I tell you, the deli in this supermarket is as good as they get. And the chicken section, chicken and turkey section. Again, really small. Not much chicken eaters in this area. We are in Puglia, and they are famous for their oil. I'm sort of really surprised that this is the only amount of oil they sell on their shelves here. I know they've got a lot of problems at the moment where they've lost 25 million olive trees to a disease that's come into the country over 15 years ago. But yeah, this is very surprising. And that's a wrap from our shopping. We have a Conad card. That's right, we get discounts just like we do back at home. Gosh. Our like pensioners here. That's it for our supermarket shopping. Just showing you how narrow it is going into our street, so there is absolutely no parking allowed in this part of Galatone in our town. Our street is just to the right here and it's just as narrow. So we have a church here on the right, Santa Lucia, and our streets here with our property on the left. So we have arrived. That's our property. Drop off our shopping and Michael heads off to park the car. It is 1 o'clock, so the town is now a sleepy little hollow. Toodaloo. I might add it's a sleepy little hollow most of the day here. It does come alive at night time when the restaurants and cafes open. And we've got to carry this up. And that's it for today's shopping.
Andiamo. No. Adesso è l'ora della nostra morte. Amen. Ave Maria, piena di grazia, il Signore è con te. Tu sei benedetta tra le donne, e benedetto è il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù. Ave Maria, piena di grazia, il Signore è con te. Tu sei benedetta tra le donne, e benedetto è il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù. Ave Maria, piena di grazia, il Signore è con te. Tu sei benedetta fra le donne, benedetto è il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù.
And don't forget, you can follow me on the Instagram, on my Blue Suedes at Instagram, for all the daily updates that where we're going and what we're doing here. And
If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, Casa, Salentina, hit that button now and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get notified, and make sure you like and comment and share with all your friends.
yes, thank you. It actually will help get the video out to more people that are looking to buying and what it's like to live here on a daily basis and what they can do and where they can go. Especially the day in Salento, they can actually see it live, what's happening.
It helps the channel grow as well.
Thank you. See you soon.